Hello, my name's Jeff, and today we're gonna go terminate some Rev bots and maybe take on some Rev PKers. Let's go. I'm on my 60 attack pure today, which the stats are up on your screen now. The biggest thing with this account is it is only 31 prayer, so I have no overhead. So we get into this, I'm attacking this guy. My setup, I'm going with Dragon Knives, Rune Crossbow with the Dragon Bolts E, and then a Dragon Claws. I'm quite the noob when it comes to PKing, but I can kind of handle this, so we're trying to get in on the first kill. I like going for the Rev bots, but I also like the real players better because they usually have a higher risk, which this first guy I think may have been a real player. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the heck is this person up to? A level 68? I'm like, you know what? That person took like nothing. I'll go for it. I have no spec, but you know what? I'll go for it. So I hit the TB, full TB. They don't have their prayer up, but they have pray range up. And I don't know if this person was a real player or just a bot. It's hard to tell, and you'll see what I mean here in a little bit. So I'm trying to lay on the DPS, and when it comes to trying to fight these bots, if you can know like your attack styles and your ticks, like when your next attack is gonna hit, you can switch between like your range to a quick one-hit attack, like the claws. So you can switch between, like, watch, see how they instantly switch the prayer. But if you're quick enough, watch, I'm doing it here. I'm gonna hit them with the dragon throwing knives, and then I quickly switch to the claws, and you can get usually about one hit off. But they instantly switch prayers, so this person was definitely a bot. But I think I broke the bot, or the bot script didn't think they were teleblocked. You'll see what I mean here in a little bit. So I'm trying to get them, because man, if you can get them inside the caves, you get that extra 100k, which is just so nice. But not a big deal. We get out. Everyone always runs south, so you just get your camera set up south. And I'm just trying to lay on the DPS, because usually these bots have very little food on them. And I'm hoping they attack back, because I have 2 rings of recoil, and that usually helps the DPS out quite a bit. So I'm just chucking my knives, hitting them with my claws, and I'm trying my best. I'm, as you can tell, a very poor PKer, but I'm doing my best, trying to keep up with all the switches and stuff, my 2-way switches. But yeah, I'm switching my prayers back on. I'm trying to get these claw smacks, and I'm hoping that maybe I'm like, I know it hasn't been 5 minutes. I mean, it's only been 2 minutes since I logged in, but in my head, I'm like, I really hope the TB doesn't run out. I really hope the TB doesn't run out. And so they're trying to get into the Feryx Enclave, and if you didn't know, you cannot enter the Feryx Enclave if you are teleblocked. It just doesn't let you do it. So he's trying to get into the Feryx, and it finally starts attacking me back, which I almost could have died if they would have specced me there, but I was banking on them not specking, and boom, double kill. So let's see what the loot is, and it's about 500k between the two of them. So yeah, I got the 100k because I got that guy inside the cave, and then the second person who I got right at the gate there, they were 272k, so it would have been 372k with the 100k. So, you know, not too bad. So we'll get into another one here. All these clips were between like 2 different nights, so there's a lot of action. I mean, you can hop to any world and there's people in it. Usually I hop right south, right about where I'm running now is about where I'll hop into the worlds, and the bots can't see you and they can't teleport for 2 or 3 seconds. So you get a chance to snipe 30 bomb, baby. Sit down. That was awesome. Yeah, that one felt good because I'm like, I hit the claw into the big D-bolt max hit too, and ends up being pretty good loot. I was pretty happy with that. And so yeah, I was heading back for a new trip, and sometimes when you run through here, there's people in there, and you can see the projectiles before you can see the characters. So sometimes I see the projectiles like, oh, boom, level 55. I mean, this person seemed like a real player by how they play, but their name is 8 Tall 1828. Unless they're just really interested in an 8 foot tall man from 1828, I do not know what they are talking about. So I'm hitting them. I'm like, you know what? Let's go for the old double claw. They don't have overheads. 1, 2, max hit the 38 on that second one. That might have been all their HP, but yeah, sit down, brother. Got the key, and what's inside that key? 145k. So they probably just got to that onto that inventory, my bad. And now we're heading up here, and oh, look at this. This is an actual player for sure. He's got the Brudu mask or whatever the heck that thing is. I used to think that thing was so cool when I was a kid. And so I'm attacking them. They're running over there, and they start attacking me back. I'm like, here we go. So I hit them with the snare, and they hit me with the teleblock and the snare, and I did not see the snare here, so you can see me try to click up to try to move, but I couldn't. So we're just DPSing, and I also don't have overheads, and this guy is one level higher than me. I'm level 69, nice, and he is level 70, and we're just duking it out. I'm hitting 17s through prayer. He's switching prayers. I mean, that was a really quick prayer switch, and this guy, he seems like a real player. He is dressed with the magic cape and butte. He's got all the right movements going on and such, but I mean, those prayer switches were pretty quick. And I hit the snare. I don't know why he's praying range. He should have been praying mage running away. Boom, hit the range, and I'm like, I'm going to switch to the arrows, try to get a little DPS. So I'm just lower his HP a little bit. Just lowered a little bit, and I'm like, here we go, claw spec. 1. Oh, he prays melee, hit him with the 19, switch to the claw, get him on the run. Sit down, buddy. And he calls me a slur. That's not nice. But that was an awesome kill. That was my first real player, which was really, really cool. And, or at least I knew for sure it was a real player. I had to check for sure what he said, and my heart was like racing. I had like 150 heartbeat right now, which is insane. No, I think it was like 130, but 2.7 mil, baby. How nuts. I was freaking out. I could not believe it. I was like, what? That guy was terrible for risking 2.7 mil. But hey, I'll take it. And here we go. We got a noob right here. The people that go to this spot where I'm staying right now are usually super, super low level. And this guy praying mage, I don't even know if I TB'd him. I don't even remember. No, I did TB him. I just missed the entangle. So I hit the entangle here, maybe? Nope, definitely don't. Splash City. And I was like, you know what? This guy is a low level. I can't go too much further. He just leveled up, which is pretty cool. But he's not eating, so 1 spec. And I was like, you know, go for the double spec. Nope, switch back to the knives. And see you later, buddy. Hit him with the 11. Goodbye, Chewy. He only had to get like 2 spots further south, and I never snared him. He just either was terrible, they were terrible, or a bot. But 300k all day. And I never died in the course of making this whole video, so it's all been profit. I mean, at least a 3 mil profit so far. And yeah, I missed recording this clip, but I sniped this guy with D-Bolt. I could not believe it. Serum, go. 531. I choose you. I have no idea what that would mean. But there's a loot key on the ground. I was like, heck yeah, that was a strange kill. That pause was me turning on the recorder. I was like, I could not believe I did that. But you know what? 250k is good loot all day. I was pretty happy with that. In the end, we made about 3.5 mil, and that was probably over about 3 hours of PKing. So about a mil an hour, but I think that might have been a little lucky. So if you liked that video, leave a like, subscribe for more, leave a comment of what you want me to do, and I'll see you next time.